guys, welcome back to the Homestead here. Today we got a few projects on the books here. Today one of the first things we're going to do is get some projects at least started because they have to be done before winter. We're kind of moving into our end of summer fall projects list. So one of the things we got to do is this area here. I gotta go through and kind of clean this up and get this all weed whacked, or as they say in Australia, whippersnip. Kind of a funny word, whippersnip. That's what they call weed whackers in Australia, I believe. Not entirely 100% sure, but I heard it the other day and I thought it was pretty funny. So use that. I'm gonna go whippersnip. But anyway, we got a project here. Turn the camera around for you here. Right here, along here, is where this is all gonna be a woodshed. And so I have some lumber over in the truck over there, and so I am going to be clearing out this area here, and I'm going to lay down a couple pallets, put the wood there, lumber there for the project, and then make sure that we have a clear path back here, because way up there is some trees that were bucked up from the storm that we had last December. They've been sitting up there all year, kind of getting seasoned, but we just haven't gone up there and actually got it. But now that we're getting ready to put up firewood for the winter and get the woodshed built, we need to go grab those logs, bring them down, thankfully, and get those all split up and stacked in the new woodshed once that's built. I have a neighbor, my neighbor, super nice guy. He's offered to come over and help with the building of the woodshed. So we should be able to knock it out pretty quick. Got all the posts and 4x4 posts and lumber to build it, and then eventually we got to get some fence pickets, close it in, and then we'll stain it to match the rest of the house, the blue that we have on the front there, along with all the other outbuildings. But yeah, so this is where we're starting today, and we'll see where we go. We got to also move the dogs today and get them situated in their new paddocks. So yeah, that's the project list for this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera up here and go ahead and get started with clearing out this area over here and making a space for some lumber. Well, I think those sticker bushes, those brambles, are a little bit tougher than the weed whacker line. I might have to go back to the electric chainsaw. Much better. Electric chainsaw makes it cut through like butter. All right, I think that's going to be good. We'll go ahead and put our pallets down, and then I'll be able to start pull my truck over and move the lumber out, and we'll be ready to move on to the next project. takes care of the lumber. We got it all situated over there with the help of my dad. And now we're move on to the next project, which is probably
has a hold still on me. Anxious, I struggle to breathe, but your love surrounds me. Your love has found me. The real me so easily hides behind walls I construct deep inside. But your love breaks through me. Your love pursues me. You know that I know. Tonight I let go. All of me tonight, all of me. I lay all of me here at the feet of the King. All of me.
load number 2 is almost unloaded. Yeah, we gotta clear out.
I think what we should do is bring the weed whacker out here
Yeah.
before we go up, because we're gonna get annihilated by the.
Yeah.
I have elderberries growing all up in here, little elderberry plants.
Maybe we don't want to take the whippersnipper.
No, I have so many elderberries I have found. We're good.
Okay.
You can take the whippersnapper. A nod. Is it whippersnapper?
Whippersnipper.
Whippersnipper. A nod to the Canadians.
The Canadians or Australians? I said Australians earlier, but
Maybe it is
I think
Australians.
it might be Canadian.
Let's give it to the Canadians.
Okay.
We'll be generous. Whippersnipper for the Canadians.
Well, yeah. Last one for today.
That's a great start.
We made a nice net. We made a nice little pile here to split.
Yeah, we'll make another one another time here.
Yeah, we'll fill in this area over here.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm sweating. Wow. gonna go seek some shade. But if you guys would like that, I certainly would. So Edward did a really great job cleaning this all up today. That out there is the lumber for the woodshed, which is gonna go right here in this area. We gotta clean that up, cover that. This is a great start. This wood is too rotten to burn, so we're gonna have to take it up to the burn pile that's up in the pasture, which we're gonna have to get a permit to burn. But our dump won't take pallets that are rotted or any construction type project material, so makes sense. Get a burn permit, have a bonfire.
We could probably like film our necks and you can tell how old we are by how many dirt rings are around our neck.
Yeah. Let me see your dirt rings. Oh.
Do I have a few?
You're dirty.
Yeah.
Our camera's dirty.
Well, yeah, it might have some.
Paint splatter on it.
A little bit.
So we were painting the porch. I don't know if we've even showed them yet, but we were painting the railings on the porch. We can show you, and we have a paint sprayer, and the camera was off because, well, the material was less than riveting, and some overspray got on the camera. But let me show you the outside. Hopefully we can get a good shot. All right, so we painted that both inside and out, and we decorated with some fall leaves. We put our lighting back up, and we're gonna finish decorating for fall, but got a nice good start. It really brightened it up. I'm not even sure if the camera picks up how awesome it is, but we finally got that done, which we started last year, so huge win.
Yeah, trying to wrap up some of these fall and summer projects so that we can kind of settle into winter and be able to have some actual downtime. Last year we were working well into fall and into winter, and we were doing butcherings in November, and we just didn't like that. We just felt like we were way behind, and the fact that we were working well into the winter time there, it was not something we wanted to do this year. So this year we're trying to get everything kind of buttoned up, and we'll get to a point where we just have a few more projects to knock out. Some of them are big, like a woodshed, and hopefully we can get to the extension on the other side of this one here, and then also trying to build another animal shelter for the dogs for the winter, so that they each have their own little shelter, but it'll get used for other animals, I'm sure. We like to get multiple uses out of all of our buildings, things that we build or put together. So anyway,
and we got a shelter for the rabbits to overwinter.
Yes,
the
we
rabbits
do need another,
and a manure system. So,
but we are winding down. The animals are getting fewer and fewer on the farm here as we get into the fall season here. So we're looking forward to having some of that downtime where there's not so much on our plate, and we can kind of really take a step back for a season, and then get some rest and rejuvenation and get ready to hit spring when that comes. But that's a long ways away. We haven't even started the downtime. So
yeah, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
There is. Yeah. But I'm really proud of the hard work that we put in this year. So
yeah,
we're starting to reap the benefits of that hard work with just how the property's looking, getting things cleaned up, and making sure that we're just making the place look how we want it. Inviting, beautiful, but it's still a farm.
It certainly is.
It's a homestead. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, I think that's going to wrap us up for today. As always, thank you guys for following along and watching our journey. we absolutely can't do this without you guys. I mean, we could, but we like to share this with you guys, and it makes it worthwhile for us when we get to see, you know, your guys' comments and feedback, and the fact that you guys get to enjoy watching what we're doing here. Hopefully, for some of you, this is it's something that inspires you, makes you see that if we can do it, absolutely anybody can do it. So if you're wanting to start that dream, we say go for it, because it will be so worth it. It's been so worth it for us. You know, putting in that sweat equity really does bring about a satisfaction, knowing that it's been put together, it's been accomplished with the sweat of our brow and the strength of our arms and hands, and the Lord being behind all of that. So thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one.